that you've made it into this secret society, it's time for your first Bohemian Grove. And just like every year, it begins with a strange ritual called the Cremation of Care, a dark tradition meant to let you go of all your worries and responsibilities. As you're standing there in the middle of the forest, surrounded by millionaires, billionaires, and future presidents, all with the same tense faces, you feel that something strange is about to happen. Suddenly, you see a few men in red robes and red hoods marching forward. Some of them are playing sad music, others are carrying long torches. But they're carrying something else, an open coffin. You take a step closer and risk a look inside. Is that a human body? Is this some kind of satanic ritual? But then you look more closely and see that it's just a human effigy, a model of a person. Or maybe it is a real person, who knows? They call it the Body of Care, and it represents all the worries and woes that the powerful elite is carrying on their shoulders every single day. But now, it's time to burn all those worries away for good, or at least for a few days. The men slowly keep marching forward to the altar where Mr. Care is about to get sacrificed, under the watchful eye of a giant owl. Yes, you heard that right. The most powerful men in the country, wrapped in red robes, are about to burn a human effigy in front of a giant owl. After the choir finishes their song, the high priest announces that the pyre is waiting for the Body of Care. A pyre is a heap of stuff that is to be lit on fire. The men carry the coffin to the pyre in front of the owl, and it seems like Mr. Care is about to meet his maker. But then Mr. Care makes it clear that he's not going to go down without a fight. After some intense back and forth, the priest has heard enough. He grabs a torch and lights the Body of Care on fire. As the flames leap higher and higher, all the worries of the powerful elite melt away. Is the Bohemian Grove just a summer camp for powerful men who want to let go of their worries for a moment? Or do they actually use it to craft secret plans to rule over society far away from the public eye? Most likely both. After all, with so many powerful men coming together in a secluded forest, secured by ex-military men, it's hard not to discuss secret plans. Like the CIA's MK-Ultra program, for example. During the Cold War, the CIA believed the Soviets had found a way to turn everyday people into emotionless puppets that would do anything they told them to, including killing others without any sense of remorse. But instead of being horrified by the idea, the CIA was intrigued. So they started their own little side project called MK-Ultra. The scientists behind MK-Ultra would test all sorts of drugs and torture techniques on as many people as they could. One of their objectives was to turn their victims into a so-called Manchurian candidate, a programmed killer who would kill on command and forget about it a moment later. It's one of the darkest chapters in CIA history.